Hell yeah, man. Thank you. I appreciate that because that is exactly what the fuck it is that I'm going for. That is exactly what I want. Sorry, my dog. Oh, it's my dog doing? Hey, oh, god damn it, Valus. He's chasing chicken. All right, I'm back. I'm leaving that in there because that was really funny, and so I think it's a great way to not take this seriously, even though I got severely distracted and trying to figure out what it was that I wanted to talk about. But it's my writing. So painfully raw and beautifully real. Thank you. That's what I definitely want, and also feel confident in describing my writing to be. I don't always feel that way about how I speak. I feel like when I speak, it's very chaotic, it's immature, and just it's all over the place because my brain it works way too fast for me to keep up with my mouth, which is really crazy. And that's also why I try to talk really fast so I can keep up with everything, or else I will forget. There's a lot of ums. It's a very difficult processing process. So anyway, my lunar memoirs, they're painfully raw and beautifully real. They are my daily logs of about, I guess you could just say it's like my shadow work journal that I put out into the public for everyone to see. One, because like I am friends with my shadow. Like I don't care. I really do not care what anyone knows about me. I'm a very transparent person. I try to keep my privacy with certain details, but at the same time, like, this is the truth. This is the truth to my life. I have absolutely nothing to hide. I'm not making anything up, or I really don't want to. It's how I see it in the moment. So like it's definitely a my truth like perspective. It is definitely like how I'm seeing my day to day. And then it relates to my ritual guides because I do them now anyway. Now I do them. I haven't done them this way always. I used to do them daily to multiple times a week where I would upload it as I wrote it. Like I would have an insight. And I would write something and I'd put it out there. For whatever reason, it was the urge that like this message, this story, this whatever needs to get out to the world. And then I kind of like, I just didn't like, I wanted to keep up with it better. Like I just wasn't liking the flow of it, the release schedule. It wasn't so much like the journaling, it was the release schedule of it all. And what I don't because like I just feel like it broke. Like I didn't like releasing it in chapters like that. That is interesting. Todd, you'll know exactly why that's interesting. That's a side note. So I didn't like releasing it in chapters like that. I wanted to have it be like a whole story, and where a whole circle, a cycle where it made sense. Like it wrapped up even though it didn't. So that's more like the series, right? So it relates to my ritual guides because I do the lunar ritual guide for like all the four main moon phases for each cycle, and then my lunar memoir is like a reflection of that cycle. So I'll post the ritual guide right before the cycle starts, obviously, because of that way you can like do the rituals, or you have like inspiration for ritual work, and you don't have to copy what I do. I actually don't really write it where you can copy it. I give suggestions and then like ideas of how you can tweak it. I want to take like rituals to like a deeper level. I feel like too many teachers just tell you what to do and they don't teach that autonomy and that intuition and you feeling into what it is that you need, or attaching your birth chart to it. This is definitely like my ritual guides, while they do provide really good inspiration, you also may not resonate with it because it's definitely connected to like my birth chart and stuff like that. But I do still feel like it's relatable because of all the adaptations that I bring in. And I don't just attach it to like my birth chart, but I just like to explain that definitely is like my perspective. They are my rituals. I maybe tweak them just a little bit for myself. It just kind of depends on the cycle, I also like to keep some just something different, but like I like to have things mirror, but also at the same time, because I'm writing it and then like doing it, things change in the moment, so it's not always perfectly aligned, but the intention is still out there. I set the intention when I write the ritual guide and I put it out to the world, and so then when on the following full moon, when you read the lunar memoir to it, you can kind of also see how that I experienced that ritual working and that magic. And so I don't know if I said this already. I kind of like think I did. I don't know. But like I've been going through a death phase. So if I haven't mentioned that, I am. And if I'm repeating myself, sorry. But I'm going through a death phase. So like the recent ones when I started doing it in the chapter cycles, the Scorpio, Sagittarius, and now I believe I'm releasing the Capricorn now. Yeah, so I'm releasing the Capricorn like today or tomorrow, and you get to see like how it mirrored, how I experienced it, what I went through. But this death cycle, it's pretty heavy shadow work. It's very heavy shadow work. It's kind of depressing. I've been going through a lot of stuff lately, but I know that it's all purging. It's all stuff coming to the surface for me to heal with this like deep inner child work that I've been working on. God damn, like since 2019, like. I just can't believe how deep the subconscious goes, or I'm probably closer to the unconscious mind. I really don't know. I don't want to sound cocky, but like it's fucking deep in there. So all my main point is it's deep. And so I know that these are some like I hope final fucking things. They're coming to the surface to be released. But I share that to like kind of, I want to show people what it's like to initiate like very authentically, because especially on TikTok, there are so many content creators with like the manifestation, and I get what they're doing, like the love and light shit, like whatever, but it's not that, like I make the darkness rainbows and butterflies. That's the difference. People think I'm rainbows and butterflies, but no, I'm making the dark rainbows and butterflies, okay? It is not rainbows and butterflies. It sucks. It's heavy. It's ugly. There's a reason why it's the shadow. There's a reason why they're monsters. There's a reason why when people draw these things, or the whatever you want to call them, they look bad, like bad, evil, negative, because it's heavy. It's hard work. And especially with all my Saturn placements, it's heavy. It's a lot of work. Daddy Saturn just... fun. It's fun being a Saturn dominant chart. I love it. Absolutely. I'm grateful. Just please leave me alone. Give me a break. Anyway, so I really like demonstrate that to people. I really like to show them that this is what it's like. Like it's no joke. And that's also why I feel like people stay on like the right hand path and like through the tree of life, and they don't reach their full potential. They just kind of stay in that realm because of how hard the left-hand path work is. It's some of the most brutal work. Like oh my gosh, like there is no self-importance left within me. Every time like there might be just like a drop of it finds it and kills it. The ego deaths are real. It's just they're I don't know. But it's like the most beautifully painful thing ever. And so that's exactly what like I want to get to. Like I don't feel like life is as much as I want life to be beautiful, I don't know if I would say that life is beautiful. I think you can make it beautiful, and I think that it takes a lot of painful work to make it beautiful. And all the good intentions in the world, it doesn't happen overnight. Even when it seems like it happens overnight, it definitely doesn't. The last year has been I've just reached a higher level of it. But when I really think about it, I'm like, man, I really didn't start this like a year ago. I started this like 5-10 years ago. Like you can see the layers in it and like the spiral. And so I really try to paint a good picture of that with my lunar memoirs. Try to be as honest as possible to be relatable. Like these are real things that I'm going through that I feel like the bell curve of the population go through. Like I'm not some elite, but I'm also not on the other spectrum of things. And I really am trying not to be a spiritually psychotic person. I'm trying to be as grounded as possible in explaining it. And so I hope that I do a good job at doing that. So I would really check it out. Todd, I know that you do, but anyone else, I would love to encourage you to read that. And then also if you read the ritual guides, then you can, like I said, you'll see the story, the plot thickens and everything that I do. And then you also see in the poetry that I release, like I'll release it in month cycles. So January pieces, February pieces, all of that I release. So you can also see how my poetry aligns with the ritual guide, the magic that I'm working on through the moon, with also like my analysis of what that experience was like. So I hope you guys enjoy, because like Todd says, it is painfully raw and beautifully real.